Now, the chairman of the civil society platform on oil and gas, Dr. Steve Mantiao, has hinted of his determination to take government to court over any attempts to mortgage the country's gas resource, saying it will be a breach of the Petroleum Revenue Management Act. Dr. Mantiao, who has praised the NDC's proposal to allocate some of the petroleum revenue to fund the National Health Insurance Scheme, was speaking in an interview with Vasat One News in Takoradi.
The local news, proudly brought to you by Sasso Insecticide Spray. Kuntuntum Preco.
Following the low attention given to efficient management and utilization of the revenue from Ghana's natural resources in the previous general elections, the civil society platform on oil and gas, through its Ghana Oil and Gas for Inclusive Growth election project, is mainstreaming discussions around political parties' proposals on the management of petroleum and mining resources. The election project is doing so through the creation of the appropriate platforms across the country for public discussions on the findings of oil and gas governance and proposals by political parties. At the Southern Belt Zonal Consultation on Oil and Gas Governance Challenges in Takoradi, the public raised various issues, among which was the importance of gas to the economy.
This is a very good civil society engagement whereby they are looking at the gaps that exist in our current oil and gas laws. So for gas, we should be very keen on how we should manage it, because the gas resources are what we are going to live with. It's the same resource that we are going to use to power our thermal plants. So we'll be feeling the physical appearance of gas in our economy.
But allegations of government plans to mortgage gas for loans is what the chairman of the civil society platform on oil and gas, Dr. Mantiao, says will not be tolerated.
If that is confirmed, then my response is that it will amount to an illegality. Section 5 of the Petroleum Revenue Management Act of 2011, as amended, which deals with prohibitions, things that you cannot use the petroleum fund to do, says that you cannot borrow against the petroleum fund. In other words, you cannot collateralize the fund. If government proceeds to do what you are telling me it intends to do, then it will amount to violating the Petroleum Act, and some of us are ready to go to court on that.
Speaking on some political parties' proposals so far, Dr. Mantiao found reason in the NDC's plans to fund the NHIS with some portion of the petroleum revenues.
The NDC's pledge to use a portion of oil revenue to finance national health insurance is a good one. Because in our view, investment in the health of the people is investment in the quality of the workforce of the country. Again, it is one way of ensuring that the majority of the people of this country become beneficiaries of the oil and gas in a more direct way.
Reporting for Vasat One News, Agyei, Annim, Takoradi.
Now, nurses at the Accra Psychiatric Hospital have declared their